In this lesson, we will learn about the DML insert. One way to insert is not to write columns and values. It will be entered for all the columns in the order in which they appear in the table. What it means? Let's say we want to enter or insert values to the order details table. Now, if we know the columns and their order, we don't need to write it. We just can write the values we want, and it will be inserted into the right column. In this example, we know there is the first column order ID, then product ID, their unit price, their quantity, and discount. So the first value will be under order ID, and then 10 will be under product ID, then 25.5 under unit price, quantity, and discount, then comma, and if we insert the second values, series of values, then it will be added in the second row. In this example, we see that the first one is the order ID and so on. Let's see it in the SQL Server. So here we want to insert the values, and let's run it together. If we do select asterisk from the order details and run them, now we just want to see this order ID, where order ID in, let's look on 10528 and 11053. Let's run these two values. We get 6 rows. Now we want to insert 2 new rows that their order ID is this one and this one. The difference is the values afterwards. We want that the product ID, want to insert a new product ID, 10. Now we have only 11, 33, and 72. And we want to insert another new product ID, 23, here, with their values. What we need to do is insert into. So we write insert into order ID, order details, values, we write that we want to insert values, and let's write them. We want these values. After that, comma, new line, and the second row of values. Let's look at this data. After that we insert it, let's look at the new values, 10 and 23, and all the other values that we insert. So we see the 2 rows affected. Now let's see those 2 rows. And here they are. We have now 8 rows with the product ID 10 and the other values, the unit price, quantity, and discount, and also the second row of values in the product ID 23 here. So in this way we insert values into existing table.